We have a few different options when it comes to manually printing FBA item labels. Printing in bulk can be done while your batch is in the Find It or Box It step. Plus, if you've already added an item to your FBA inventory, you can print its labels from the inventory screen at any time. During the Find It step, you can print labels for any item you've added to your batch. The only time you won't be able to is if you've created a new MSKU and the item displays pending offer creation. Once the offer has finished validating, you'll see your MSKU and FNSKU here. Click the kebab menu to the right of any item that has its FNSKU. Select Print FNSKU labels if you use a thermal label printer, or print 30-up labels if you use a laser or inkjet printer. The popover that appears will automatically suggest the item's quantity as the number of labels to print. If you're happy with that, click Print. If you're using a thermal label printer, the number you requested will print immediately. If you chose Print 30-up labels, hitting Print will download a pre-formatted PDF instead. Simply open the PDF and print it on 30-up sheets, and you'll have your labels. You can also add all your items to your batch first, then print all your labels at once at the end. You'll just need to have IL Print or DYMO label software installed. If you don't have either installed yet, it's easy to install IL Print. Click on your account name in the upper right, choose Settings, then click Printing on the left. If you haven't connected a printer yet, hit Set up your printer, then try IL Print. Follow the prompts that appear to download and install IL Print. If you already have a printer set up, you can click Re-download IL Print to start the setup process. For links to DYMO label software, see our guides on setting up DYMO printers on inventorylab.3colts.support. Return to your batch once either program is installed. Click the kebab menu in the far upper right next to the Import by List button. Choose Print All Labels if you use a thermal label printer, or print all 30-up labels if you use a laser or inkjet printer. In either case, a popover will appear and tell you how many labels will be printed if you go through with printing everything at once. Click Print to confirm your decision. If you've already finished the Find It step and moved on to Box It, you can still print your labels. Click the checkbox icon next to the search bar to activate Bulk Edit. Bulk editing options will then appear, and the printing options will show at the bottom of your screen. Check the box for each item you want to print labels for. Alternatively, check the Select All box that appears at the top of the items column. Once you finish selecting items, hit Print Labels to use a thermal label printer, or print 30-up labels to use anything else. A new popover will appear asking how many labels you want to print. If you've only selected one item, this will default to that item's quantity automatically. However, if you have more than one selected, this field will be blank. Leave it blank and click Print. This will send the exact number of labels needed to your thermal label printer or 30-up PDF. You also have the choice to enter a number. This will give you the exact number of labels for each selected item, so be careful not to print more than you need. You can also wait until after you've assigned your items to boxes, then print labels one box at a time. Click the kebab menu to the right of the box. Choose Print Labels or Print 30-up labels. A popover will show you the list of labels to be printed. Click Print to confirm. Please note that it's not possible to print item labels from the Ship It screen. However, once you've completed Ship It and purchased your labels, you can print your packing list. These show all the items you need labels for and which boxes those items go in. And you always have one more way to print your item labels, from the inventory page. Mouse over Inventory at the top of the screen. Choose FBA. Search for the item you want to print labels for using the search bar in the upper right. Once you find it, tick the checkbox to its left. Note that you can check any number of items at once, but if you run another search, you'll lose all your selections. Once you've ticked the checkboxes for your items, hit Print Labels or Print 30-up labels at the bottom of the screen. Finally, enter the number of labels to print. This is the only screen where you can enter a different number for each item. Click Print Labels when you're ready. You can also print from an item's details page. Click on any item in your FBA inventory. Choose Print Labels or Print 30-up labels in the upper right. Enter the number of labels you wish to print, and then hit Print Labels. You should now have all of your batch's item labels printed. Once you've prepped and labeled your items, you'll be ready to box them. You should now have all of your batch's item labels printed. Once you've prepped and labeled your items, you'll be ready to box them.